Well, you got that Dutch angle going on, Jay. It's all good.
Say what?
A little bit of a Dutch angle going on.
Oh,
That's where it's just a little.
I don't know what the hell that
yeah, to the side.
means.
Hey, bro, I only know from a lot of YouTube videos. Oh shit, we live. All right, what up? We the Boy Town Divided Union episode 3. We in the building.
Woo!
Back, people know what it is. Be holla at the people. How you feeling today?
Hey, folks, I'm tired. Me and Bulo, we over here chilling.
Shit, boy, who Bulo?
Shit, boy. Legendary Bulo, goddamn. Y'all see his big ass head? Hold on. Goddamn.
Hey.
Legendary Bulo.
Bulo.
He big as fuck.
All right,
112
Jay.
pounds.
Oh, my fault.
Oh, you good.
All right, Jay. What's going on in your world? Holla at the people. What you got to say there?
Man, happy Easter, man. Hope everybody had some good eats, had a good time at church, except for
Church.
Zach. Because he don't go to church.
You ready to go?
But it's all good, bro. We love you anyway, bro. We
Baby.
love you anyway.
Z, how you feeling today? Tell what's going on with you right now, man. Oh, he froze, ain't he?
Oh shit, he got called cheesy.
Oh shit! Hold on, look at his picture. Look at that airport he left with though. Look at the dog.
Oh, shit.
Oh snap!
Oh shit, AT, what you
All right, man. So right now he having technical difficulties and whatnot. We're gonna go on with it anyway. All right, so we're gonna start off with our usual. We got him back. We got him back.
It's too good to be true.
What up, Tyler?
What's going on with you, Z? Tell us. What's going
We're gonna try to make this work. Off to a little bit of a rough start. This must have been the church thing. As soon as Jeremy brought it up,
Hey, Glory, boy, talk to him.
on, man.
forgot my prayers this
You got
morning.
hit with that Windows 10 update, Zach.
I
And
don't want to talk about it.
pissed off.
Don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to parse in that joint either. Hey, boy, we got a little Dow in the room. little Dow. Crazy.
That's gonna look bad, boy.
All right, people. Start with a little bit of sports. Of course, the Warriors 65-7 currently. So they still on the way
Oh, hell.
to claim the record. Looks like they gonna break it. We don't know, but it looks very prosperous. In other news, well, actually, your boy LeBron. This is before the All-Star break, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Your boy Ben, he said, somebody asked him a question about who would you want to team up with. He said, "Yeah, I wouldn't mind teaming up with Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony, and D Wade. I don't know how possible it is, how feasible it is, but he said I would love to do it." So he's saying, if it's possible, we would team up together and kill everybody, or try to.
Ooh.
How do y'all feel about that? This ain't no article that somebody wrote. This came out his mouth. Came out his mouth.
Well, it all depends on two things. Number one would be who that fifth man's gonna be, because they got a sorry ass big man, but they probably not gonna be that good,
I said LeBron would have to play a 4, wouldn't he?
probably.
Mhm.
And then number two, it would be like when they got together, because no offense against Melo, he ain't really the Melo that he used to be. I mean, he can score, but that's about it. He suck at defense. And then D Wade, shit, he can't play 2 games in a row. So it'd basically just be Chris Paul and LeBron just going in on everybody. So I mean, it'd be like a Miami Heat type deal, just 2 dominant players going out there killing everybody. LeBron and Chris Paul. All them niggas getting old though. So I mean, they said this 5 years ago it'd be possible, but now it's too late.
Hey, with a lot of free agency stuff going on, they talking about Chris Paul might be moving everything. They might do it next year.
Boy, don't let them Cavs get Chris Paul, boy. I cry.
Man, how you feel about that, Jay? If all them niggas was on the same team, bro,
Man,
next year though.
it'll be interesting. I actually heard about this. Again, I don't have cable and shit like that. All I got is the internet, so I'm always at work, so I don't really get put up on what's going on in the NBA and shit. But somebody at work told me about it or whatever. We had a pretty thorough conversation about it. But I think it'll be interesting. Of course, like I agree with Benji though. all the motherfuckers getting old. Excuse my language. But I mean, they'll have a yeah, if it does happen. You know, I couldn't see too much good coming out of it. Like as far as for that time frame or that season or whatever. I can't see them going too far in the playoffs or whatnot. It'll be cool to see them get together, dunking on niggas and crossing up people and shit like that, whatever. But I mean, that's all it'll be is just an interesting sight. Yeah, nothing too. It wouldn't go far. That's all I'm gonna say.
So you don't think they will win a chip?
Hell nah, man. I couldn't see that.
Ooh.
I couldn't see that. Nah. It was a 3.
Melo, LeBron, Chris Paul.
I could not over this fresh Warriors team we got, man. Shit, they gonna win. The Warriors gonna get it this year. And if they keep the same, if they keep the ball rolling next year too, man, like they've been doing this season and the previous season, shit. So.
Well, I know them Spurs. They told them boys up.
They did.
Not too long ago. They shut down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they shut down that 3-point game, man. And they went to work on them boys.
Well,
but the crazy thing is, it was still kind of a close game. Not super close, but it was still fairly competitive. But they locked all that up. What you think, Zach? If all those Negroes get together,
Zachary. What team would that be on?
I have no idea.
Are they going to take the 76ers and clear out everyone and assign them? Or are they going to go to the Cavs or the Clippers or the Knicks? I mean, that would be the biggest barriers is what team are you going to start the one person with and then add the others. But, I mean, are they going to run it like a football team where you have offense and then you got to trade them out 5 for defense? Because who's going to play defense out of them? I mean, LeBron might sometimes. Chris Paul he's there on steals and stuff, but like in general defense, Carmelo ain't gonna do shit.
Boy, they had to pick somebody up for Melo.
So yeah, I mean, I guess they would just have to run 5 and 5 and switch out. But I mean, it would be interesting. But I'm actually with Jeremy on that. I don't think that team would beat the Warriors.
Damn.
Because I mean, it would be a battle. It would be a battle for the ball. I mean, Chris Paul would orchestrate it probably, but who's gonna be the primary ball handler? I mean, LeBron likes to do it too.
Oh, yeah.
All the niggas got to shoot 20 times.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I think interesting would just be the best thing you could say about it. Be like a novelty in one season.
It'd be like the Lakers when they had Karl Malone, Gary Payton, Kobe, and everybody else. They was good, but
They
no
was.
one cared.
They ain't quite as old as them, bro. All them about 50.
Yes, that's true.
They're about 50 for real. All right, man. Go ahead. Who wants to go into the next topic? What y'all want to talk about?
I have no opinion on anything, man. So it's up to y'all, bro.
I got some. I just want to see what y'all fellas want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I'll still go with the PlayStation 4.5.
Yeah, that was next on my list.
It out.
Yo, is my logo backwards on y'all screen? Hold on.
No, you're good.
No.
Okay.
Like Q.
Oh yeah, that was a quick side note. Yeah, we're gonna do it live because we don't care. But under the YouTube button, you can hit the 3 little dots under there. Jeremy, you're on the computer.
Right.
And you could go to Add Apps. Then when you do that, you can go to Hangout Toolbox. And if you install that little extension, a little joint will pop up on the right-hand side where you can put like your name and your own little logo, where people can find you at, all that kind of good stuff. Short little deterrent. But yes, the PlayStation 4.5. A lot of people predicted, they said these consoles weren't powerful enough when they first came out. And now instead of coming out with a whole new console, they're going to come out with a updated PlayStation 4.5 in which it should theoretically be able to play, reportedly, 4K games, maybe even 60 frames per second. How y'all feel about that? They're doing that, and I haven't heard anything about prices or anything yet. So
Is it kind of going to be like the PlayStation 3 when they released that big-ass one and then they released like the Slim? Is it kind of going to be like that?
Kind of, but this one, those two performance-wise are fairly similar. This one's supposed to be, it's really a jump from the normal PlayStation 4. Not like next generation jump, but it will be able to play games in a way that the PlayStation 4 currently can't play games. They can barely do 1080p,
Mm.
barely do 60 frames per second. They sure as hell ain't doing 1080p at 60 frames per second, to my knowledge.
Mhm.
Because the first person shooters that are that high, they ain't got, they ain't doing 1080. So 4K is a pretty big jump.
They would have to probably cut the one that's currently out by like $150, and then release the new one out probably like for $100 more than the current one is, in order to, I guess, create just a little difference. So if you don't want to spend that much money, you can just get the regular one. Or if you got big money, you can just buy the big boy one. I probably would invest in it though. If it's supposed to be better, I mean, I'll probably get it though.
But see, at the same time, it would be dividing the field right now, because how would they handle the games? Like they might say this game can only run on PlayStation 4.5. This one can only run on PlayStation 4, unless the developers put in like an option to say, hey, run this game at super high quality or 4K, and then they have like a little disclaimer, some warning must have PlayStation 4.5 to have good performance at this level. So they could divide the field, and that may not be a good thing.
They could do like wherever you like put a disc in, you gotta download like a bunch of shit, like the 4K videos, and if you don't have like the 4K, I guess console, then you just don't have to download anything. You just play straight from the disc. Maybe that'd be a way of combating it. I don't know, potentially.
Hot damn, what y'all brothers in the middle think? Are gamers?
Zachary.
Zachary.
Um,
Powder.
Let me see. I have a few thoughts. I'm trying to get them in order here, make sure I don't forget something, because I just read about it a little bit. So it is kind of like.
All right, go ahead, Zach.
It is kind of like every generation of PlayStation, since the PS1 has had like a midlife update, where they did create a new, like basically a slim version. Even the PS1 had one. And I was reading, and like you said, Quentin, they didn't really update the power of it. They mostly just made stuff smaller. So they're potentially going to make it smaller, but the smaller things they're just going to be able to put more of into the console to make it more powerful. So it seems like they said that it would just change the processing power. They said it may not change the graphics infrastructure, and that the 4K claims are really early, because they said the 4K doesn't always mean that it's just going to be the resolution. They said it may be the color spectrum and a few other things to do with the sharpness, because they said that a PS4 running at true 4K and then 60 frames, that would be like a $2,000 computer. And they said there's no way they're going to put out a PS4 that's going to run the same quality as a $2,000 computer. So they said hold off on thinking that it's true 4K. And for the same reasons like you were saying, like what are they going to do for the games that won't run like that? Is it going to create a whole separate market where the actual case is going to say PS 4.5, and just if you don't have it, forget it?
Jay, what you think?
Man, again, I don't know too much about this PlayStation 4.5, but all the shit that y'all talking about, well, of course, that'd be a big jump, from going, from the graphics or what the PS4 can handle right now, jumping up to the 4K resolution and all that. That'd be, it just makes you imagine, how, video games are going to start to look, once they, get that on and popping or whatever. And as far as the prices, or the price on, how much it's gonna cost or whatever, shit, ain't no telling, like Zach said, you said that it's like equivalent to how much a you said like $1,000 computer or something like that.
2,000, like basically a
$2,000.
top level spec computer, because they were saying to run at true 4K max settings and everything, you really need a top level computer to do that right now.
That
PlayStation 4 is not feasible right now to do that at that price.
That PlayStation 4.5 sound like it's probably going to be pushing about 800. I mean, if I wouldn't be surprised if it costs about $800, man. But
so if they do release it, do y'all think it's gonna be a bust or it's gonna fly?
Probably gonna be a bust. In my opinion, I think it's gonna be a bust. Because if people can buy the regular PS4 and play games, but it's not 4K, I think people are just going to buy that and not want to spend the extra money just to get fucking 4K videos. I mean, it look cute and everything, but what's the point if the game's the same?
Yep.
It's all speculation right now, so I would say it's going to end up being not as big of a deal as we're talking about. I think they'll repackage it, do a midlife redesign in the console, make it look a little different so that people can distinguish it. Maybe give it slightly better processing power.
Yeah, from reading what we might expect on, you got something else?
Nah, go ahead.
What we might expect, looking on here, full compatibility with 4K screens, including next-gen media, complete no worries compatibility with the existing PlayStation 4 library, HDR support for gaming on 4K displays, even if the gaming resolution remains at 1080p, opportunity to lower cost at whatever the hell that means. No, it's about, they're talking about processor chips, but I'm not going to read all that. Unlikely to alienate the existing user base. Any performance upgrade would be more nice to have as opposed to essential. So they saying it should be pretty seamless the whole way through. That's what they're saying. But then with all that being said, it's kind of like you were saying, B, what's the point of getting that versus getting a regular one if it's only like a little bit better? Like, nah, bro, if I pay an extra $200 or $300 for my PS4, bro, it better be doing something. I better see it.
Whoa, what you say?
You better at least be able to put a damn CD in there and it play. You can't do that PS4. You can't just put just a regular ass CD in that motherfucker and it play.
Shut up, Jeremy. You lying. Come on, bro.
Zach, tell me when I'm wrong, Zach.
Boy, you can't play. I ain't tried it, but you can't play an audio CD.
Nope.
I can't put a Busta Rhymes CD in a PS4 and it plays.
No.
Not to my knowledge.
You have to get a USB, a flash drive, and like put your music in a folder and like just plug it up to your PS4 and play your music that way. You can't just put a CD in there.
Have we gotten to that point where CDs are just gone?
Well, yeah, but still, man.
That's fucked up. That's disrespectful.
It's that hardware. Some people still like the hardware. Like, I know I still like disc to a degree. I don't want all that digital shit, man. If I buy a game, I want that damn disc, you heard me?
Yeah. Truthfully, I mean, the last 3 CDs I bought, first CD was Lil Bow Wow, second was Shot Boys, and third was Gorilla Zoe. I mean, I don't buy those CDs like that, but I see what you're saying, though. You like to have that disc in hand. That's crazy, though. I didn't know that.
Man, any other gaming news that you brothers would like to play about? As far as GameFly, I do got the Division on the way, and I got UFC 2 on the way.
Ooh.
So
I'm tight up on that motherfucker.
Balls deep in those. You got UFC 2 yet?
Nah, I never even played the first one apart from the demo. I was thinking about it, but
saying they like it. So.
Did you play the first one?
Man, weird.
Yeah, well, I played a little bit, but I plan to go on this one a little bit deeper. Try to get in the, probably get taught the frame real quick. It's all good, though. I'm going to learn.
But I just want to say, I don't know who balls sack I need to lick or who I need to talk to, but I need a God of War game to come out very soon. I done played all the other ones. I need another one now.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Can't wait, especially if they really use the graphics and the power of the PS4 to its full potential with that game. Because I know when it came out on PS2, man, it was next level. For me personally, I was like, that junk is crazy, like the way the camera angles were set up and everything. So if they could do, something unique on the PS4 that they did something on the PS2, that'd be fire.
That'd be dope.
NBA Street Hopes, always got to keep that alive.
That'd be dope.
There is no hope.
Oh, shit.
Been waiting for a decade.
Been waiting for a decade, man.
Nothing but a tease.
Yeah.
That would be greatness.
All they have to do.
You say what?
They could just reboot the first one, or Volume 2 preferably. I think that's the consensus that everyone liked Volume 2 the most. They don't even have to make a new game. Use the existing game system from Volume 2, remake it. Don't just do a HD remaster, but actually remake the game using current technology. I think it would be pretty successful. But obviously somebody at EA doesn't think so.
God damn it, EA.
You know what game I'd like to see come back?
What's that?
Is that I don't know if y'all boys are up on it, but that Def Jam Vendetta.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, I remember playing that.
Def Jam Vendetta. My favorite one, I like the second one, Fight for New York. But the third installment they had, what was that? Def Jam Icon. I didn't like that shit. Like if they go back to like the same system they used for the first Def Jam Vendetta and Def Jam Fight for New York, and they like revamped it or whatever, that shit would be ill, man. I'd like to see them do that.
If I'm not mistaken, Street and Def Jam were both under EA Big, and EA Big got the axe like 8 or 9 years ago. So that's why we haven't seen any games. Although they brought back SSX or whatever, that was an EA Big title, and I guess they changed it up, brought it back somehow. So.
I don't know if y'all remember playing this game, but remember that Ragdoll Kung Fu game? I'd like to see another one of those games.
Oh yeah. I remember that, John. Oh yeah, you boys gonna get Uncharted?
That shit look hot, man. I ain't even played the first one, couple ones. Ain't there like 4 other ones that's out?
Yes, sir.
Three.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the 4th one coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get that one and do a little playthrough on that as well. Also, Zach, you might know about this. Jeremy, you like challenging games, like Ninja Gaiden and stuff, so you might be interested. But a new Dark Souls is coming out.
Oh man,
April
yeah,
12th?
I seen you play that one.
So I'm gonna jump into Dark Souls 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that thing and try not to get cleaned up too heavily.
You played through Bloodborne all the way, didn't you?
Oh yeah, boy, I got addicted. I beat that shit on Game Plus.
Yeah, so I haven't played Bloodborne yet, and I'm actually about to start Demon Souls, which was the first game in the series. But everybody says that Bloodborne was like the junior version of Dark Souls when it comes to difficulty. I heard people saying like how hard it was, and
that's the crazy thing. Cause didn't you say one of your roommates was playing it and he gave up?
Oh yeah, within in less than a week. Didn't even get like 10% into the game. Just took it back to GameStop and traded it in. Took the hit on, lost the money and everything.
And that's the thing about Bloodborne for me, man. It was like the first 30 minutes to an hour is discouraging, bro. It'll put you down. You be like, man, why the fuck did I get this stupid ass game? I don't see why everybody like this shit. Because it's real confusing at first, especially if you haven't played any of the other games. This was my first introduction to, this particular style of game, but it comes with reiteration and learning patterns of your enemies and all that kind of stuff. And, it ain't really, it ain't no hack and slash. Like, you can't just press buttons and go because your stamina just run out and then your ass gonna die. But once I got the rhythm of how to play it, I was hooked. But I can't wait till that Dark Souls 3 come out. You know what I'm saying? So I can really see what's good. Real hard game. I'm probably gonna be raging, get some good footage out of that.
Fuck that, man. I ain't playing the hard game since you let me play that Ninja Gaiden for like 20 minutes.
Boy.
I said, fuck this game. I got mad as hell.
That game is unforgiving too. That first boss, man, oh my god. If you ain't ready for it, like if you just want to have a nice little playthrough, have a little bit of fun, that ain't the game for you.
Hell no.
Hell nah.
But I do remember that game being clean as hell when I first played it. That's what got me into that. Have any of y'all heard about No Man's Sky?
Yep.
Yeah, I have. And
I've seen videos on it for like a year.
What was that?
Go ahead, Zach.
Y'all interested in that game at all? Even though we don't really know what it's about.
That's what I was about to say. They've had like teases for it for like a year now, and all they say is like it's the most open explorative game ever. But I don't really know what the gameplay is like, what the mechanics are going to be. I mean, it looks interesting. I want to check it out when they actually give you details about it. But they're saying like basically it's one of the first games to have endless replay, not like New Game Plus. Like it's just you can just keep going and going and going forever. So I don't know how I feel about that. That's not necessarily a good thing, especially if you do get hooked and it's amazing. I mean, there's no potential end to it.
But I say there's no conclusion. There's no closure that you get out of it. But man, goddamn.
That kind of happened to me in that game Skyrim. It kind of had like, I guess, quests that would repeat themselves, and I think I put 150 hours into that game.
Boy.
Yeah, that game ate my soul, bro. I'm trying not to get lost in a game like that again, but yeah, that would be dope if they released a game like that, though.
Jay, you thinking about checking it out, or you need to see a little bit more?
If I am mistaken, I can't remember what was the last E3 that I saw, but they had a little demonstration of it, and I mean, yeah, it looked pretty dope. Like you said, like it's like a never-ending game, and like damn near every time you play it, something different happens, or every time you play through it or whatever, something different happens. Every time. I mean, that'd be new to me. Playing a game like that. And it not being like a Candy Crush or some shit like Candy Crush on that.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, they got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game coming out. The dope thing about this game, though, even though it's like, oh, what the hell? It's like an old school, kind of like Streets of Rage. That's kind of how I think about it, type game. And you can do co-op with 4 people, if I'm not mistaken.
That's
so
like,
that could be nice, great fun with a few of your friends and whatnot if you want to get in and play that. So take it back to old school, you know what I'm saying? Having nice fun and multiplayer without it being a shooter, you know what I'm saying? Or a sports game, just a nice little action game that you could fight through with your people. That'd be dope.
I had the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for NES, like the very original one, and that sounds exactly like that. So I guess they're just rebooting that idea. That sounds kind of cool, actually.
I'm gonna say, man, shoot.
Most memorable games.
Let's say if it look good, everybody can rent it, do whatever, and then we put it on that as well. Might as well, goddamn. All right. Political talk a little bit.
Oh Lord.
Man, okay.
Before we do that,
okay, go ahead.
Let me make a quick switch from my phone to my computer. I think it's up, so give me like 30 seconds. Well, y'all go ahead, but give me like 30 seconds to a minute to check out and come back in.
Hey, glory.
Glory. Man,
So,
okay. Based on go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, number 10 seed Syracuse just beat Virginia, number 1 seed, to go to the Final Four.
They finally a number 1 falls.
Right.
Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about that. Did y'all hear about the breakdown from who was it? Northern Iowa? I gotta look them up.
Northern Iowa. Was that the game last night?
It was the game where the guys were up. They were up like 12 points. Yeah, it was Northern Iowa.
I think I know what you're talking about.
They blew it, dude. Oh my god.
They got happy.
They were up like 12 points with like 44 seconds left.
Bruh, how? They got LeBron on their team.
10 with 30 seconds to go. Turnover after turnover after turnover. And these boys ended up losing.
Do you have any footage on that shit? I would like to see that.
Bro, I would fire the coach. I would cut every scholarship.
Yo, let me see if I could find that shit.
Bro, what the fuck? How? How's that even possible?
Is that, man, your boy LeBron, because people, they like to criticize everything he say. But when they asked him about it, he said, I would quit. If that would have happened to me, I would have quit basketball. Wow. It's insensitive to the men, but to the the guys at college, but from a different perspective, it's like he wasn't necessarily thinking about that. He was just saying if he was in that situation and that would have happened, he would quit basketball. He said I would just quit.
Hey, he keeping it real though. I'd have quit too, bro.
I would have quit basketball.
I'll start bowling or something.
Bro, they was up 12 with 34 seconds to go.
How is that possible?
Let me see if I can find the actual footage of this. But how would you feel, bro, if you was one of the people that had a turnover in that little period of time?
I cry. You gotta cry. Like you gotta cry. However, if I wasn't one of the people that had a turnover and everybody else was fucking up, they gonna get cussed out though. Well, Powder's back. What up, Powder?
Yay! Success.
Hey, glory. Windows 10 looking
You like that Windows 10, boy?
Let me take a week to think about it. So far, I mean, it looks pretty clean, but we'll see. It's taken quite a long time to get these initializations started, but I'm back. We'll see.
Oh shit! We'll
see how this goes.
How do you feel? Did you hear about Northern Iowa choking in the CIAA tournament? They were 12 points with 44 seconds to go, and they lost. Unmute it. Don't
There we go.
unmute yourself. Let me play it. Can y'all see it?
Yes, sir. Bro, how?
Oh shit. Is the video moving for y'all?
No.
I don't see Jack.
All right, let's try to make this thing work. But yeah, like, bruh, that shit would kill me.
Y'all have cried.
You said 12 points in 44 seconds.
They were up 12 points with 44 seconds to go.
Whew.
They went and took that L, man.
Yeah, that's career ending.
Let me do this for y'all brothers. Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, right here.
Bro, how?
Turnover. Layup.
Bro, he didn't play no type of defense.
He was tight, man. Then here we go again. Got the ball. Trap. Turnover. Dunk.
What the hell, nah.
Yo.
Junior high shit, boy.
How?
Boy, even then, boy. Look, there you go.
Yeah. How?
There you go. Throwing the ball. Look, by himself, though. There you go. They got 2. And I think that was the last points they scored in regulation.
Euro got him.
With the foul. Bucket.
Bruh, ain't no way this happened, man.
Yes, sir. Can y'all still hear my mic? I think you can.
Yeah.
Cool. Another turnover. Euro. Got him.
Bro, they didn't even play no defense. They ain't even trying.
He didn't want to foul him, I think.
Are they crying in the stands?
Like,
The other team.
Oh my God, we're about to lose. That white girl was balling, boy.
overtime. Oh, powder.
Wow. Okay, they thought they was about to. All right, we got it. We're gonna hold it down. Jab him. Step back. He like a center shooting right there though. Hey.
What's up with that hell?
Boy, I was about to say the same thing.
Wow. And see, they were still hitting some big shots, but bruh, I would have threw up going in overtime.
That's coach said if we lose the game, you lose your scholarship. You gotta go back home.
All right, so it's 83-83. Double overtime.
Yeah. Oh,
Big boy.
Let's see.
And I didn't even think about it. We could have been doing this, looking at videos together.
yeah.
Can y'all hear the video volume at all?
Nah.
Okay, good. Very transformative in nature, so we don't get hit with that copyright.
Yes, sir.
I'll turn the volume up. I don't think that's gonna do anything though. But yeah, that was it, man.
Oh, he cried.
It is that LeBron has said if that happened to me, I would quit basketball. And everything he says is controversial, quote unquote. So people were kind of on him a little bit about being insensitive to the young men.
Speaking the truth.
Exactly, like, bro, it's time to go. Oh yeah, have you guys seen what the new Nintendo console's remote is supposed to look like?
Nope. Let's take it back to the regular Super Nintendo remote.
Yeah, I saw that the leaked patent or whatever. And I don't really see how it's going to function. It looks pretty weird and not ergonomic at all. It's like strangely oval and rounded. Like, it doesn't look like it would fit your hand comfortably at all if we're talking about the same one.
Yep. There's
What
one
the
leak.
fuck?
Wowzers. What the hell is that?
I'm
Like a
cool.
skateboard.
Then they had another leak. Let me find the leak pictures. So because everybody was like, nah, it ain't gonna look like that. And it's still speculation. Okay, here we go. Let me share this. Bang.
The fuck?
It's just 2 buttons.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wow,
That's
crazy.
touch screen, I guess.
It's kind of cool. It looks like the head of Wally.
It do though.
I mean, it looks kind of cool. I mean, it depends if it's touchscreen or not. But look, it's just around the PSP look like, really.
That's what I was gonna say. It looks like the SP controller to me.
Man.
Let me get them headphones though. Nah.
Cleanse. So, man, Nintendo, we gonna see. They probably gonna let us know a little bit more this year, and we're gonna see what they talking about.
What if they drop the bomb and come out with a 4K console first?
Ooh,
They always try to do stuff first.
But see, they need more third-party support because they didn't kind of
Mhm.
put them guys away, man. So it's like, bruh, not everybody want to play Mario all damn day, bruh. You want to play some other stuff.
Nintendo got money though.
They do. Facts.
Nintendo got crazy money.
But they depend on Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon to carry the entire franchise.
Yeah, they gotta stop doing that.
Yeah.
Shoot, man. Oh, but yeah, even though we deviated completely back, it's whatever. That's a conversation. Political conversation. How do y'all feel about the polls right now, man?
Ain't been keeping up with them. Don't give a fuck, really.
That's
just me personally. Y'all can go ahead with that one.
Man, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's kind of like trying to pick out the tastiest turd at this point.
That's a good analogy right there, man.
Yeah, I really don't pay attention to it because Ted Cruz looked devious, Hillary Clinton stupid. I ain't gonna say she's stupid, but she's just done some stupid things. And Donald Trump, it sucks for me to say this, but he's talking the best game though.
Bruh, he leading right now amongst the candidates, the Republican candidates at least.
I mean, he's just tired, I guess, the United States being taken advantage of, and he's actually going to leverage our power to actually get stuff. And that sounds like a good idea. It's just who's doing it.
True story.
If his name was fucking Joe Dirt from Alabama, I'd be more inclined to vote for him, but just because his name's Donald Trump, and he's been bankrupt a few hundred times, and he's Donald Trump, I just can't support him. Yeah, man, this whole political thing is a joke, I think, this year. People aren't really taking it serious, and I think that everyone's, I don't know, I just don't like it, man. Don't like it at all.
What do y'all think about all these people getting beat up at Trump rallies, though?
So there's speculation that other parties, like other people that are running, are like hiring people to go to Trump rallies to start trouble.
Y'all boys see that shit?
Bruh.
Y'all are bad people, man.
Hey, I saw that shit on Instagram earlier, boy. It had me crying, bro.
Literally.
But yeah, supposedly like there's a guy paying people to go to Trump rallies to start trouble, to give Trump a bad name, to say that Trump is causing all this violence and stuff. Where Trump's not really causing the violence, it's just the people that don't support Trump that are causing the violence.
So either way, y'all all stay in America. I think we all are. People play it, act like they're going to go. They ain't going to go nowhere.
Nah. Talking big game. Keyboard warriors. Everybody's typing away all this shit they're gonna do.
I don't know. There was a meme though. It was funny. It was like y'all talking about y'all leaving the United States and Trump get elected. Y'all niggas can't move out your mama house. That just had me rolling.
Man.
They ain't going nowhere though, man. Gonna hold it down.
It'd be the greatest script flip in the history of the United States if Donald Trump is just playing this whole time. Like, he's not running on anything he's actually going to do. He's just clowning the whole political system to get elected, and just to show how silly it is. And then he's going to get in, make America great again, as he says.
I thought about that too. I thought that he would like become the Republican nominee and be like, "Nah, I'm just playing y'all. Y'all go ahead and do whatever you want to. I'm not running for real."
We'll find out this year.
Yeah, someone said that that's the reason that Kasich is staying in the race, because he's going to be the one chosen as the Republican nominee, and then Trump's going to have to run as like an independent. So I don't know. it's all confusing and stupid to me. I'm kind of just here, just hanging out, man, just waiting on my next move.
If I was someone who placed bets, my money would be on Hillary, has been for years. I think it's
Yeah,
just a foregone conclusion. Not because that's who I want it to be, but I think when it comes down to it, when people are actually voting, it's probably going to be Hillary.
it seems like people are trying to believe in Barry Sanders now. Is it Barry Sanders? Yeah,
Bernie.
I think so. Bernie, yeah. Yeah, my fault. Bernie Sanders. Yeah, my fault.
Bernie.
It seems like people are believing more in him recently.
Killer,
So.
Killer Mike supports him, so I do too.
Support on social media, but not always at the polls. Like people talk a big game and then he ends up losing big in critical states.
Bernie Sanders, like he won far away from death though. That's the only thing. He just old.
Bro, God damn, hold on, gotta bring this up real quick.
Shit.
Taliban claims responsibility for Easter bombing. An explosion at the park crowded with Christians, including many children, kills at least 65 people and injures more than 300. Bruh, they blown up every goddamn
Where
night,
is this?
They didn't necessarily do it. They just claim responsibility for it just to scare people.
Let me see where
Last
this
year,
is at.
I didn't go to H&R Block.
I had to go to H&R Block here.
Is that chat?
In a park in the eastern city of Lahore, so it sounds like it's somewhere abroad.
I ain't go to H&R Block, Kobe.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that they did it like hands down because they claim responsibility for a lot of shit that they didn't really do.
Okay, so that's a place in Pakistan. Lahore, Pakistan. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but that's how we're gonna say it today. But you said you said they just claimed it.
That's what I would say for now because they've done that with a lot of shit, man. Like shit would happen, they'd be like, yeah, we did it, but no one give a damn what they did. It was just a malfunction of some machinery or whatever. They just like to get people scared and make people believe they got reach everywhere. So they just claim responsibility for shit. They ain't got that much reach though.
Oh yeah, did y'all hear about Anonymous going at Donald Trump?
Supposedly it's not true. Supposedly.
Anonymous.
I mean, I heard about it, but I don't know any specifics. I honestly don't think. I mean, they're a web-based attack, so they can get at his campaign on the internet. But to be honest, probably 80% of people that are going to vote for Trump don't use the fucking internet anyway.
Yeah, I read that same article, and I guess someone from Anonymous came out with a statement and saying that they didn't say that at all, that they weren't going to target Donald Trump. But yeah, you're right. It's like, I don't know how the hell they would do it.
Maybe they could hack the voting machines, but I don't know. They say it after the fact, I think. So I don't know.
Maybe they could like take all his money and put it into some charity. I don't know.
Boy, send that shit to Sally Mae. Pay off everybody's loans, boy.
Hey, glory.
But yeah, man, what y'all think about all these bombings like everywhere? Apparently, that was a suicide bomb attack.
It's not a good trend. I mean, because the thing in Belgium just happened last week, and then there's like 2 other bombings in Africa, maybe. So
You're talking about the one when the babies got shot or burned alive?
I don't know, man. There's too many, obviously.
Yeah, that's like, of course, we have an increase in technology, so we hear more about the terrible stuff that goes on. But it just seems like this past year has been an influx overall. So I don't want to just attribute that to the availability of information per se. Something going on. Not quite sure why.
I mean, shit. I ain't trying to say that the things that happen aren't bad, but I'm just saying that tragedy happens every day, though. So I don't know if we can say it's like an increase or not, but I'm just saying that tragedies happen all the damn time.
But like Zach said, that this shit is it's been a trend for these past couple of weeks. So I mean, there's something going on out there, boy. Something in the water.
yeah. That's what I say. Of course, tragedy happens all the time, but specifically bombings. Specifically,
yeah,
there's been a lot of those lately. Like everywhere. That's the thing. It ain't just been attacks in America. It's been everywhere. Like damn, you can't even go on a damn vacation.
Hell nah, boy. You be scared looking left and right, boy.
Especially if you live in a major city here too. I mean, Atlanta supposedly, that since the Atlanta airport is the busiest airport in the world, apparently there's quite a few threats, like on a daily basis, for just the whole city, and nobody really knows about it. But we kind of keep it quiet because nothing has happened. But
Damn, boy. They better send Gucci and the goons out there to protect it.
Yeah, I said. Did y'all hear that? That Staples Center was like threatened with a terrorist attack in like January.
Oh man.
Nah.
Yeah, supposedly, like I guess someone threatened to like blow up the Staples Center back in January, but ain't nobody saying shit, and they still played.
I'm like, boy, they probably told him after the game.
Somebody said they're gonna blow it up, but shit, we just said that's how we're gonna play.
that happened here at the Phillips Arena for a WWE event. That like they said that they were going to blow up the event, and it was actually in the news like before the day of the event, and people were taking it seriously, but they still held the event, and obviously it didn't happen. But crazy.
You know that you glitching a little bit. You might want to click the adjust bandwidth usage at the top of your screen and just take it down like one notch.
What? We can do that?
Yeah, boy. If it's lagging a little bit, you could take the quality down. Like I took mine down all the way, and it just shows a picture now. And then like in the middle, it's low, so my video quality should pop back up, but it'll be lower. But at the top is auto HD the whole way. So.
Oh well, shit. Hey, over.
Yeah.
All good.
Yes, sir.
I see, sorry.
But yeah, it'll change it for you. See, like mine is all like it's a little bit blurry. It's a little bit smooth and shit.
Yeah.
But let me put that bitch back on that HD though.
The HD though.
The HD though. Okay, well nah, medium look decent. A little bit smooth.
Barely.
Barely. But yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with the trends. Yo, it's interesting times.
It is quite sad though that like 84 kids got burned alive in Kenya. No one said shit about it, and then 30 people get blown up in Brussels, and everyone's talking about it like 500 people died. I mean, both of them are tragedies, but it's like I just feel sad that one gets the news coverage more than the other.
Yeah.
So
They get the media.
So like, what's the agenda behind pushing Brussels versus the Kenya though?
Shit, I don't know.
Maybe because there's no benefit in going to Kenya. I don't know.
Who knows, man?
Yeah, that's the only sad thing, man. Really, is that the media just pay attention to whatever the fuck they want to pay attention to. Yeah, shit happens.
Oh yeah. Well, me and Benji talked about it a little bit. Somebody already kind of spoiled it for him, but Jeremy, Zach, have either of you guys seen Batman v Superman?
Boy, I saw that shit last night, boy.
Boy, tell me about it. Tell me about it. No spoilers for the people quite yet, but at a high level, you know.
Okay, so don't spoil it for him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say if you a fan of DC Comics, I would say, well, okay, I don't know. It can go either way. Like me, I mean, I'm a fan of DC Comics, Marvel, all that shit. And overall I enjoyed the movie. I was happy with the movie.
Me too.
And I will say, like, not to spoil it for anybody, but I will say that it took a minute for it to, like, the build up was a little long. For it to get to, that part that everybody wanted to see, Batman versus Superman,
True.
They got some shitty reviews though.
Yeah, they did. Rotten Tomatoes gave them what?
They got 29 right now.
Damn.
God almighty.
But people gonna be touchy with Batman versus Superman. People hold that very close to their heart, so they're gonna critique it harder than your average movie, I'd say.
I think it was because of the hype. Maybe, I don't know. It was hyped so much I guess they went in there and got disappointed. I don't know.
True story. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a very picky person at all when it comes to movies, as Zach knows. Avatar was great. Fucking Dragon Ball Z Evolution. I can't even say that was good.
Yeah.
I do want to watch it again, because normally I can find something positive to say. Normally I don't have too much bad to say about any movie, but it is what it is. But for me,
At least they tried.
What was that?
At least they tried can be positive.
Hey, yeah.
You're right.
They didn't try though. That's the point. They got a white guy to play Goku. Like they couldn't find an Asian guy to play Goku. They had to just
Oh,
get
man.
Justin Chatwin, just a regular old white guy.
Man.
They tried, man.
We have Batman vs Superman. It had some good parts, had some bad parts. Overall, I liked it, but it did have some parts like, bro, what the fuck y'all doing, bro? Like, y'all just went way over here somewhere with it. Had no real reason to. Well, no, they did have reason, but it could have been executed better in certain places of the movie. I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro? But overall, I think it was decent. It definitely had plot holes and loops. They definitely forced some stuff to let you know, hey, another movie's coming. And then the part that you talked about, Benji, that we ain't gonna mention, they could have ended it straight up, but the way they ended it, I guess the last few seconds shows you that what you thought ain't really true, which was pussy of them because they kind of pulled out of what they were saying. Jerry, you may understand what I'm saying because you think something happened, but it didn't really happen. It's like, oh, y'all pussy. Y'all should just ended it like that. Like,
Yeah.
like nah, bruh. That's what happened. It's real. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. And Batman was killing everybody. He was killing everybody.
I thought Batman didn't kill people.
Bruh, he killed at least 25 people.
Hey, Lord, about time he grew a sack.
He was going in this one. There was one particular hit, and it's kind of a spoiler, but not really. There was just one hit where he was fighting a whole bunch of dudes, and he punched this dude head into the floor.
Boy,
The dude's body was in the air. That was my favorite part.
Yeah, hell yeah. That shit
I don't know
was
why,
hard,
like-
boy. That shit was vicious, boy.
But he was boom, hit him. His whole body was in the air, but his head was in the floor though. He was just dope.
Batman's got an asshole for that. If he fighting 20 people, why he gonna do that to one person?
Bro, he
He an
was
asshole for that, bro.
You know one thing I do appreciate about the Batman in Batman versus Superman. Of course, you know they picked Ben Affleck, and
Yeah, everybody thought. Go ahead.
yeah, the thing I appreciate about it is because the fact that something about Ben Affleck's chin looks looks just like the Arkham Asylum and the video game Batman. Yeah, like it's like they chose him like for that or whatever. I don't know. Like,
He got a good chin.
And that's the thing. Everybody was nervous about him being Batman, and he killed that shit. He was the best actor in the movie, as far as I'm concerned.
Hey,
Wow.
Lord.
I thought you were about to say he was the best
Across
Batman.
board.
but yeah.
It seemed to be the consensus that he was the highlight as far as acting is concerned. And then Lex Luthor,
Yeah.
corny as we thought he would be.
Hold on, I'm talking about Lex Luthor. Oh, that's Lex Luger, the wrestler. Never mind. I'm thinking about somebody else. Oh, Lex Luger. Hold on, man.
Nah,
That motherfucker tonight.
Lex Luthor. He had some parts where he played the part pretty decent, but overall he was just a little too quirky. Like, anybody scared of him? Like,
Yeah.
he was a bit extra, but I mean that's that guy's personality, and that's why people were nervous about him being Lex Luthor from the previews, because you know how he act when he plays a character that's kind of crazy, and he did that exactly, and he probably shouldn't. But hey, it is what it is. Suicide Squad can't. Oh, go ahead. What'd you say?
all that fast talking and shit that he does. Like you
Yeah.
can tell he's like yeah.
Oh, movie.
You see when I do this and all that shit. It sounded like Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Hey, Lord.
Yeah, man. And then what you call it? We got Suicide Squad coming out. Then we got that new X-Mans coming out.
That's gonna be hard.
Can't wait for those two. Any other movies that y'all Negroes looking forward to?
Zachary, I know you're a big fan of Ratchet and Clank. You know they're coming out with a movie.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw. And they're coming out with a game, and that's going to be a reboot of the first game. And they're saying it's the game based on the movie based on the game.
Hey, Glover.
Oh man.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Any other releases that y'all looking forward to in the future, near future?
Not really. Batman vs Superman was it for me.
Yeah.
Not apart from the ones you mentioned. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about Batman vs Superman. I'm probably not going to pay to see that. I'll wait, but I do want to see Suicide Squad. I think that has potential to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen Deadpool yet?
Nope.
I like Deadpool a lot.
Yeah, Deadpool's cool.
I did like a Deadpool a lot. Even if you just don't like superhero movies, it was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, that's why like you didn't have too much of a backdrop to it. They gave you everything you need to know. You didn't have to read the comics and do all that to really enjoy that movie per se. And I can appreciate that. The Revenant I finally saw. That's a long movie, but it was shot very well. Very nice looking movie.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, the name just sound like it'd be like 4 hours long though, for real.
How you feel about that movie, Zach? It sounds like you saw it.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I enjoyed it. It's lived up to any kind of potential height I thought it was supposed to have.
And I know people were talking about they were astounded by the camera work and seeing things that they didn't know how they shot that.
Mm-hmm.
But in my head, I'm trying to think, and maybe you'll know which scenes in particular is like a scene where it's like, how the fuck did they shoot that?
Pretty much the one that they used in the trailer, I think, where Leonardo DiCaprio's on the horse and it's like following beside him, and he's at full speed shooting people on horses while they're going through the woods. I think that one was pretty difficult technically, but from what I heard from the inside scoop from people in the industry said that a huge amount of those people said that they would never work in the film industry again after working on that movie. Like it literally broke half of the crew from working on movies, and they're like industry veterans that have been doing movies in LA and everything for years, and they said they'll never work on a movie again after doing that in the film.
Why?
Because they had to pick a really remote location, and if you work on a film set, you know that you gotta usually always have a super early call time because you have to get everything set up each day. So they had they were not on location. I mean they were off location, so they had to get there like 2 hours early, about 4 in the morning, and walk all the equipment like 2 hours away from base camp. Usually you have base camp set up and it's super easy to get where you're filming that day. But because it was in the wilderness, they had to do everything, and it was like 20 degrees, and they had to walk through water and stuff just to take all the camera gear and the sound gear and all the props and anything like that. They had to walk it like 2 hours a day, every single day, working 15, 16 hours a day for 2 months at a time in 20-degree weather.
Nah, because we'll do this shit in 2 days, fam.
Well, if y'all don't drop a damn 10 over here.
That does sound terrible, though. That sounds absolutely terrible.
So, yeah.
But your boy finally got him a win, though. Leonardo.
Tom.
Yeah.
That boy had all
He
kinds
did,
of
he did.
movies out.
I was about to say, I thought black people got snubbed, but he been snubbed for 20 years.
Man. Shoot.
Well, since you brought it up, now you might as well throw it out. Who do you think, in your most fair assessment and honest, who do you think has been snubbed the last few years from black actors and actresses, since everybody seems so adamant that definitely there are tons of people who deserve to get nominated who didn't? Do you have any of y'all, like right off the top of your head, someone who's like, that's clearly fucked up that he or she didn't get nominated, or a film?
Shit, man, I don't keep up. I'll be 100.
I know faces, I don't know names. So I got to put a face and name real quick.
Because the arguments get really heated online if you hit any kind of forums. Because one of the top comments is saying that there's nobody that deserves it. People are asking for basically a welfare entry into it. They're saying that the quality of acting just hasn't been there. And I think that's a little harsh to go that far. But, I mean, people...
my perspective is like, well, and I guess for an actor or actress, it would make sense in the industry, but it's like, why are you looking so hard for fucking, what do you call it? Yeah, accolades. Why do you want verification from somebody so bad? Do you get a bonus check when you win that shit? If not, I wouldn't give a single fuck. I'd be like, bro, whatever. But that's just me, but I can understand if that's your profession, that's been your life, it's always been your dream to achieve that, then you getting, being upset that, people basically, you feel like people are holding you from your dream. But from my perspective, it's like, dude, why are you looking for accreditation?
From what it looks like, it seems like to get an Oscar, they're looking for like a large body of work and not just one piece. It's what it seems like to me. they're not just looking at one movie trying to give it to people. I think they're just looking at like what have you done over the last 10 years. Because I would say, I mean, that dude that did Creed, he was alright, and then Idris Elba, he has put out some pretty solid movies lately. But
I said that Creed was solid, boy.
that's what I'm saying. But he doesn't have a body of work though, so maybe that's the reason.
It's all political. I mean, it's like a big club. There's a lot of behind the scenes thing that goes on for who gets nominated and who doesn't. I don't even know the inside.
Yeah,
Just from being around the film industry.
To get that, bro.
Yeah.
Truthfully, it doesn't bother me at all. I mean, whatever.
That's the only way. I do remember somebody putting up a video or something saying, after he won, all of a sudden he was throwing up Illuminati signs and shit. You know, conspiracy theorists and blah blah blah.
You gotta get in, whatever.
Yeah, because they said he was doing all kind of shit after he won, and he wasn't doing it before he won. So that is saying that he sold out or some shit. Side note: The Jungle Book does look nice. I know a lot of people hype over that.
Oh yeah.
The trailer look pretty good. Don't know exactly what
Is it rated R?
What was that? No, it's PG.
Rated R? You gonna get a realistic look?
PG, sir.
Somebody getting torn apart by tigers and shit?
Nah. Let's see, there's some movie called The Green Room. Damn, I wish I could hear the fucking volume.
We can.
No, I'm talking about on the videos.
We listened to some videos. It's last like 3 minutes.
Oh shit!
Whatever this is.
Can y'all see this shit?
It's above us.
Yep.
Some movie called The Green Room coming out. I haven't heard nothing about it.
Slide. These days.
You saw those?
It wouldn't hurt you to have a little more of it. If anyone lays a hand on
It
my
looks like it's
family,
gonna be some kind of
I'll
horror
kill
movie.
you all.
Gory images.
Hey, Glower. That's what I like. Tasty blood.
Boy, y'all horrible.
That shit look weird.
You do. I think they have the tinted in green.
I can get you guys a solid cake.
Maybe something to do with the movie
Landing
name
tomorrow.
Green Room.
Doors at 1, you guys are on at 3.
But it's some punk rock band, apparently. And now it's lagging. But it's all good.
Gentlemen.
And they look. They're dogs. They're score bumping.
It won't end well.
You can't keep us here, man. You gotta let us go.
Blood.
Keeping you. You're just staying.
Shoot who's left.
Let him bleed.
Oh shit, you know what I can do? I can actually give us some.
Get ready to run. Here we
It
go.
don't matter.
Careful now.
That's only over some, John.
Coming.
Mm-hmm.
So that last little part, I know y'all couldn't hear the beginning. That last little part, could y'all hear the audio decent?
Yeah.
Shit, boy, we rolling now. Goddamn.
Loud.
It looks like a movie like that. I forgot that where the character Jigsaw was in. I forgot what his fucking name.
Saw.
Yeah, like with puzzles
Man,
and shit.
my series right there, man. And then it
It kind
started.
of looks something like that to me. It looks, I don't know, maybe you make them like fucking lick each other. If they don't, you'll fucking kill them. I don't know. I'll see it though. I mean, I like violent movies though.
Me too.
Looks pretty cool. I'll
I'll
probably see it.
Boy, how about that Captain America's God
Can't
damn.
wait.
Civil War. Lord have mercy.
Can't wait.
Boy, you can't wait, boy.
Can't wait. I like Captain America for some reason. He ain't got no superpowers. He just strong. He like to boss people around.
Boy, you like him because he realistic a little bit.
Yeah, man. He lean too, bro. Looks good.
Clean, man. Shit, let's see what that looking like. Boy, we rolling now, goddamn.
Yeah, man. He ain't super strong. He be throwing people, but that's my dude.
Sometimes it doesn't mean
I thought he died.
you don't.
Yeah, dude. I thought he was supposed to be dead.
Man.
New York.
It's supposed to be going downs in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Sokovia. Okay, that's enough. Captain, people are afraid. That's why I'm here.
Shit.
We need to be put in check. Whatever form that takes, I'm game. I'm sorry, Tony. If I see a situation pointed south, I can't ignore it. Sometimes I wish I could. Sometimes I want to punch you in your perfect teeth. I know we're not perfect. But the safest hands are still our own.
Jeez.
What's wrong about you?
Black dude died again, boy. Every damn movie.
The whole world.